We're in today with the 9500 GT. This is a 2008 video card with 32 shaders. It's got 1 gig of VRAM DDR2 running at 550 MHz on the core clock, 400 MHz on the memory clock, 128 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Quad Q9650 with 4 cores and 4 threads. This is a very interesting video card with 1 gig of VRAM, but the best thing we can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. First and most important thing is that I wanted to play some old Need for Speed with this video card. You know, it's a 9 series video card, and playing some old games like this apparently makes it more entertaining for me. So the only thing I want to do is for some reason to capture how the video card is performing in old games like this. This is software mode in order not to get the errors. I put everything on aside from widescreen because most of the time if you play a game like this with a video card like this, you're gonna have a lot of problems when it comes to compatibility. You know, I think this is 30 FPS. It's not utilized at maximum, so there is no problem on getting this system fully stressed, you know. So I can't say nothing bad about it because it's not utilizing the GPU in this occasion, you know. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this video card run as best as possible, you know. So MSI Afterburner, it's out of the question, but the only thing I can do, maybe install in the future maybe some fraps or something like that to see in the corner some FPS, you know. But yeah, I like this idea of old games like this. Look at this in software mode, how it looks and how it's performing. Got only 140 watts consumption. This is the only meter I have here with software mode. I don't know how to make it, seriously. Maybe there's an option in MSI Afterburner how to set it up in such a way that doesn't influence the performance I get here, you know. For me, back in the days, this game was considered high definition, you know. I thought this was the best looking game on the planet, seriously, when I was playing it on a computer. And having all those details turned on with a computer, I was like, oh man, this is the coolest thing ever. So seeing this now, it's just triggering some very intense nostalgia memories. So now I got the MSI Afterburner on my side, but the compatibility in the game, it's kind of horrible, you know. So wait, is that 60 FPS? Yeah, 60 FPS with 12 megabytes of VRAM utilized. I need in this situation with this game on DirectX to get 60 FPS video card that has more than 12 megabytes of VRAM. So 32 megabytes of VRAM is going to do wonders here, but it's very hard on the eye seeing this glitch. I wish I had options in this game to activate this video card to perform really nice. Imagine having this game with some high definition, you know, some mods. You know, all in all I can say is that maybe the next game is going to run well, but this video card with this type of games, nah, not a single chance here, seriously. Holy smoke, I know this game, I know the computer I had, and I know what I was having in my PC back in the days. So back in the days with this game, I had an S3 video card with a Voodoo 2, I remember correctly, in the PC. I had I think it was a Pentium 3 or something similar like that, and it was the most majestic thing I managed to see. The first game that I managed to see that had impact and damage and deformation in the vehicle, you know. The moment you hit a wall or something, it was like oh my god, damage to the chassis. Oh, what the heck, this is the most exciting game ever on the planet, you know. Look at that, scraping the car. Does it have any damage yet? Look at that. Oh man, this is actually cool to see running with an 9500 GT, you know. It trips some very interesting memories, but at the same time seeing the performance now with this video card is very weird, you know, because the video card itself is not utilized at maximum. It's got like 20-30% load only with 18 megabytes of VRAM utilized in this case. You know, it's not a lot from this, but it does offer me like what, 30-40 FPS. But back in the days, 30-40 FPS with a game like this, with this amount of resolution and details, I would have said, oh my god, this is high quality gaming. Regardless, I like it. I like how it looks. I like how it's performing. For me, it's just nostalgia and going back in time with this. You know, it's not about the hardware. It's about the experience. Oh my god, I don't know how to drive this. Okay, so yeah, I like it. Offering me this possibility to play this game with this video card is just something majestic. You know, I don't care about the performance here. I just want to be in the game. I don't know how to drive. I forgot about the roads. I forgot everything. You know, I think the best thing I can do, because this is direct 3D rendering or something like that, 100% sure I remember the moment I had that Voodoo video card, and I was like, I want to see if this game is working, because it's only working with accelerated graphics, you know. So I love it. I love this idea this video card is offering here, you know, and I think if you have even an older video card, you can play the game with this. I don't know what happens with the computer, but I think I unlocked the game. Why is it unlocked? What the heck is going on? I bro Need for Speed Underground, so I got hundreds of FPS. I think I have to put limit on the FPS. Holy smoke, dude, what the heck is going on with it? It's like a fast forward with this game. Dude, he unlocked the game. Okay, let's analyze this. What's going on? You know, if you unlock Need for Speed Underground with this computer, with this video card, look at that. Fast forward. I got 150 FPS. You broken. Look how fast they are going, those boats. Seriously, dude, I cannot catch them up. Oh my god, 70% load on the video card. Yeah, I got 57 megabytes of VRAM utilized. The game looks spot on with 1024 with maximum details. Oh, I don't think I can play the game like this. Seriously, I got 30% load on the CPU and 600 megabytes of system RAM utilized. It feels very weird to have this game unlocked. Whoa. Okay, let's retry this and see how it's running. I put a limit on the FPS, 60 FPS. I think this is the most important thing ever here, you know, to understand the game, how it's performing with normal conditions. Nearly 200 FPS. Dude, I couldn't drive the car. Seriously. But in this condition with 60 FPS, you get like 40% load on the video card. This is good. I got only 40 megabytes of VRAM utilized here. Look at that bumping. I love it. This is how I want to play the game, with maximum details, 1024, using this 9500 GT with 1 gig of VRAM. That is very useless here, because I don't need more than 100-200 megabytes of VRAM in this condition with this type of games. You know, finding an old controller maybe that is working with USB, you know, that will be fantastic to see how it's performing with a controller. not gonna lie, that will be very interesting. But in this condition, with this PC, with this core to quad CPU and this video card, you can see don't have any stress. So it's got 53 degrees and it's air cooled, you know, it's passive cooled, doesn't have a fan. This is good because if you're trying to build an old machine that doesn't consume a lot of power, by the way, 140 watts, and it doesn't make a lot of sound, this is the way, you know, because back in the days, 9500 GT, 8600, 8500 GT, they were all very good budget video cards back in the days. But now they can be utilized with old titles, and they can be put in something similar, you know, and you can see that this doesn't have any stress here, you know. So an 8500 GT, it's only utilized here with maximum resolution and quality in this Need for Speed with maximum details, and it doesn't have a stress. So if you go lower, let's say 8400 or 8500, you're gonna have no stress in this case because it's holding pretty well, you know. So this is good. So in this Need for Speed with maximum details on 1024, apparently FPS unlocked here because this game knows how to work over 60 FPS. It's got different type of settings and different type of reflections and lights, and it's going to work totally different than Underground 1. This is going to utilize a little more the video card, on say 70% load on the video card's core with 56 degrees on this occasion. This is good because the higher I go on the video card, the more performance I'm gonna utilize from the video card, and the more temperature he's gonna put on the video card. Do I need a video card that has a cooler? I don't know, seriously, because I never thought I'm going to use this video card in a machine like this, you know. So if I use it with games like this with maximum details, which 1024, because that was the resolution back in the days, I'm gonna see sometimes it's not being utilized, but the higher I go in the years with the games, I'm gonna put a little more stress. But Underground 2 is the GOAT here in this case. So if I want to represent a Need for Speed that is going perfect with the hardware, it looks spot on, you know, I think this is the one, you know. For me, this is Underground 2. It's like the jewel in the Need for Speed collection, you know. So definitely love how it looks, how it's performing with the old hardware. Look at this, 99% load on the core with 70 FPS on average, you know, 49 on minimal. Not gonna lie, it's utilizing the video card. So in some situation you'll be like, damn, this is interesting, you know, but it's using the video card decent, you know, even though it's on 99% load. It says 68% fan power in order to deliver this temperature, but it's got no fan. But you know what it says? 68%. That means it's got the controller on the PCB. That means there is a connector. And if you don't have the connector and you solder or make a pin there, the fan is going to work. And that is the most awesome thing to hear about it, because if you're trying to do a custom mode on this video card with a fan, you can, because it allows you. The PCB has the controller. Look at that, 69% fan power in order to keep this video card cool. It doesn't have a cooler on it. Okay, so this Need for Speed is not that great with the video card. You can actually see I got maximum load on the core with 300 megabytes of VRAM utilized. It's not holding pretty well on the performance side. I got only 30 FPS here. Barely managed to control the car here with this. Definitely I have to go lower in the quality. This is not a Need for Speed, seriously. Back in the days, a Need for Speed was on the streets, not on the racetrack. I think that was the reason why I didn't have this. It was very unpopular back in the... I never... What, you all heard about this? No. This is not how you... If you want to put this, you got Project Cars, you got NASCAR, you got World Rally Championship. There's a lot of games that does this, you know. I want to play this. I want to play this type of game. I will play Formula 1, you know. Not Need for Speed. This is not Need for Speed. This is track speed, not Need for Speed. Helmets and cars and modification like this. No. Bro, there was a movie now, Gran Turismo or something. It feels like that. Seriously, the whole game, the whole theme of this, it's like that. Imagine this Need for Speed trying to take and challenge Gran Turismo. Should have done that. Should have stick with Need for Speed team, not this. Alright, let's see how it's running with low details here with 720p, 37 FPS. What the heck is going on with this video card? Oh no. Alright, let's see how it's running this Need for Speed, because I don't have a lot of options now with this combination. You need to understand that this game with 800 by 600 on maximum details is running like this with 50 FPS. There's not a lot of room for improvement, so in this occasion with this video card I will call this a win, you know, because it's got nearly 60 FPS. It's got maximum load on the video card's core, so in this case the video card doesn't have any problems on the VRAM side, even though it's got 1 gig of VRAM available, you know. So the VRAM is not a problem. The only problem is the core, that 550 megahertz. It's not helping. So if I want more performance in this game, I think I have to put a better video card. Not going to lie, I never thought I would say this, but this game it's working with this video card. Okay, so if I do a free ROM here, look at that. In the track it's totally different. I got 800 by 600 with maximum details. So if I put, let's say, different quality with higher resolution, I have a chance on actually playing this game with a different type of resolution. This video card can actually do the job in games like this, so this is the most important thing for me. Not butchering it with some games that don't have any chance on giving me high performance, you know. So in this case, with this game, this video card, if I put medium or high to details, not maximum, I'm gonna get more than 60 FPS, and it's going to be very entertaining, you know. 9500 GT, what chances does it have to actually play decent game? Seriously. But in this type of Need for Speed, you can see that it's doing a freaking nice job, and I love it. To be fair, this was actually entertaining. I really love this idea of playing old games with this video card, and I think this is the only way you can achieve some nice entertainment with a video card like this, you know. There's a lot of people who will going to find them very cheap, or maybe they were going to find them free, you know, depending on the zone, location where you are, where you are working, you know. I got a lot of video cards from other jobs, you know, when I was working in different places, and try to throw out a couple of computers and ask, what do you want with those old computers? Doesn't matter. That's how I managed to put my hands on that HP Z400, and managed to do a couple of videos with it, and it's freaking nice, you know. So I'm not the only one that managed to get computer parts like this, you know. There's lots of people, and if you have something like this, restoring the machine with a video card like this or something similar is going to be beneficial for you on the long run, you know, because you can have a lot of fun and it will not be dependent on online, you know. This is a different type of PC that is going to be more enjoyable in the future, you know, because it's not going to be dependent on internet, and I freaking love this idea. I don't know if it's only me, maybe you're doing the same thing, but every single day I keep seeing a lot of people that are building old machines with old operating system, and it's very entertaining and it's very good. Seriously, overall performance with an old machine like this is good, so there's no point on actually getting something high-end, only if you need it, only if you need that type of computer and that type of GPU. So yeah, I like this, and if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.